Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. If you get anything out of it, please share it, like it, comment, whatever. And check me out on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Let's get into it. Alright, what's up? Got a confession to make. I plan on having one cheat day this week for my daughter's birthday. And there were like 16 leftover pizzas, so I've had pizza every day this week. So what I'm going to do is 3 things I've never cooked before all in one dish. I'm going to attempt to do a no-bake funnel cake apple cheesecake. Fried apple dehydrated reconstituted cheesecake. Alright, I'm just going to make a quick pancake batter real quick for the funnel cake. I didn't have an egg because I had the last egg this morning. I forgot about it. Anyway, this is just a cup of flour, a couple tablespoons of sugar I got kind of whisked together here, 3/4 of a cup of milk, and a half a stick of butter. I'm going to combine this, and then I'm going to transfer it to this washed out ketchup bottle so I can squirt it and hopefully make a funnel cake worth looking at. I've got my oil about where I need it. It may be a little hot still, but we're going to attempt this, and I'm just going to spray this in there kind of randomly and hope that it kind of comes together, and then flip it over. And we'll see what happens. Alright, it was a little trial and error at first. I was just spreading it out way too far. I found that if you just make really tight circles, come out with some pretty decent looking little funnel cakes, and they fried up pretty good and pretty breaky right there. And then what I'm going to do, I think, made a little aluminum foil ring that's about the same size as this, and I'm just going to make the base this size. Hopefully this works. I may just wind up crumbling it and sticking it in there. But what this is going to be is just, obviously, just the form for, yeah, I'm just going to crumble these up and stick them in there. So it doesn't matter how good they look. But this will be the form for the cheesecake. And here in just a second, we'll get to the filling on that and fill this thing up. Alright, and this is just the cheese part of the cheesecake, I guess. I think there's also supposed to be some lemon juice, which I also don't have because just today is going super great. So this is just 1 can of condensed, sweetened condensed milk, 1 8-ounce thing of cream cheese, and then I'm going to put like a 1/2 teaspoon or so of vanilla extract in there. That cream cheese is about room temperature too, and then I'm just going to blend that up with a hand mixer, and hopefully that'll turn out good. Yeah, you can. Okay, just a little bit, okay?
Not too much.
Alright, that's good. Okay, so I've crunched up all that, put it in the bottom of this, got the cream cheese and the sweetened condensed milk and vanilla blended up pretty smooth. I'm just going to fill this up, hopefully. Watch out. Hey, helper. Hey, get out of there. Alright. We're just going to fill this nearly to the top. And what I'm putting on top of that is, if you've been following me on Instagram, I've made some dried apples a couple of times. And I've just diced them up. Yeah?
Can I pour some in?
Sure, hang on. Don't put them in anything. But just dice them up really small, put them on a tray in the oven at about 200 degrees or so, and let them go. I sprinkled some cinnamon on them, and they're just really crunchy, dehydrated apples. And I took, careful now, they're a little bitter because it's cinnamon. But I took 1 part water, 1 part sugar, and just brought this up to a boil. And as soon as it started boiling, I turned it down to low and just let them soak up all of the water again until it made like a little syrup. And careful! And I'm just spreading those apples over the top of this. Okay, so I'm going to get these all the way to the edge if I can. I may not have made enough. And
Post on Monday.
okay, no, not right now. And I'm gonna stick this in the fridge for a couple hours or the freezer for a half hour or something. And I'll probably just make the thumbnail whatever comes out of this. Hopefully, I can just cut this full off and it'll be free-forming or freestanding and everything, and it won't be a complete mess. But it looks pretty good right now. Alright, there you have it. Like I said, I'm super sorry that I failed myself and whoever else was challenging themselves this month for Challenge My April. But I still feel like up to this point I've learned a lot about cooking stuff that I wouldn't normally cook. And hopefully everything I cook today is a teachable moment to myself, self-taught. Yeah.